Muscle memory, it's not just for warriors, it's for thinkers, it's for you. Every action, every habit, every thought you repeat builds the man you become. Today we build that man. Subscribe to AREV and step into your destiny. Welcome to AREV. Here we don't just talk Stoicism, we live it. Today I'll share 11 powerful Stoic lessons that will hardwire your body and mind for greatness. Ready? Let's build muscle memory, the Stoic way. Epictetus once said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. He knew the power of forging yourself through action. Muscle memory isn't magic, it's repetition. It's the grindstone that sharpens the blade. Practice your values, don't just think them, embody them. Let them flow through your veins with every decision you make. Practice your moves. The warrior doesn't hesitate on the battlefield. He moves with instinct, honed by countless hours of sweat and toil. You must do the same. Practice your thoughts. Your mind, like a muscle, can be trained. Every time you banish a negative thought and replace it with one of strength and purpose, you grow stronger. Don't let your mind be a battlefield for chaos. Make it a fortress of discipline. Repeat these things again and again until they become as natural as breathing, until they are no longer choices but the very essence of who you are. That is the power of muscle memory. Motivation is a fickle beast. It comes and goes with the wind. It whispers sweet promises, then abandons you in the cold. Discipline, on the other hand, is the iron will. It is the unyielding force that drives you forward, even when the whispers fade and the path is dark. The Stoics didn't wait for inspiration. They didn't rely on fleeting feelings. They acted daily. They knew that true strength lay in the unwavering commitment to the task at hand. Your body and mind must obey your discipline, not your moods. Do not be a slave to the whims of your emotions. They will lead you astray down paths of least resistance to a life of mediocrity. Embrace the grind, find solace in the struggle. For it is in those moments of resistance that you forge your mettle. That is where you find true strength. Seneca, a wise man who stared down the cruelty of Rome, wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality. We build prisons of fear in our minds and then become our own jailers. Train yourself to love discomfort. Seek it out. Embrace the cold, the heat, the burn of exertion. For in these moments of voluntary suffering, you build resilience. You harden your mind and body against the inevitable storms of life. Practice enduring. Push yourself beyond your perceived limits. When struggle becomes normal, excellence becomes easy. The mountains that once seemed insurmountable become mere hills to climb. Remember, the greatest battles are often fought not on the battlefield, but within the confines of our own minds. Conquer your fear and you conquer the world. Chapter 4. Focus only on what you control. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, a man who knew the weight of the world on his shoulders, reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. We cannot control the winds, but we can adjust our sails. Build muscle memory by focusing on your actions, not outcomes. The outcome is often beyond our grasp, a fickle mistress. But our actions, our efforts, these we can control. Control the practice, not the applause. Do not be seduced by the siren song of praise or deterred by the jeers of doubters. Your focus must remain unwavering, your gaze fixed on the path ahead. Walk your own path with purpose and determination. Let your actions be your testament, your legacy etched not in stone, but in the very fabric of your being. Chapter 5. Practice delayed gratification. The Stoics understood the seductive power of instant gratification, but they also knew its insidious nature. It weakens the resolve, dulls the senses, and leads to a life of shallow pursuits. They delayed pleasure for power. When you delay gratification, your body learns to obey your higher mind. You are no longer a slave to your impulses, but the master of your desires. You develop the discipline to resist the easy path, the quick fix, and instead choose the path of true fulfillment. Train today. Feast tomorrow. This is the mantra of the warrior, the artist, the anyone who seeks to achieve greatness. The sacrifices made in the present pale in comparison to the rewards reaped in the future. Remember, the greatest rewards are not found in fleeting moments of indulgence, but in the lasting satisfaction of a life lived with purpose and discipline. Chapter 6. Visualize challenges before they arrive. The Stoics practiced premeditatio malorum, imagining obstacles before they happened. They did not shy away from the darkness, but rather they confronted it head-on in the safety of their minds. Visualize the struggle. See the sweat dripping from your brow, feel the burn in your muscles, hear the doubts whispering in your ear. Do not fear these things, but embrace them as opportunities for growth. Feel the fight before it hits you. Imagine yourself overcoming each obstacle one by one. See the determination in your eyes, the unwavering spirit that refuses to be broken. When the battle comes, you'll already be victorious. You will have faced your fears, honed your weapons, and emerged from the crucible stronger than ever before. Chapter 7. Turn setbacks into practice, every failure another rep. Life is not a straight path to glory. It is a winding road fraught with obstacles and setbacks. The weak will succumb to these challenges, but the strong will rise, stronger and wiser. Stoics didn't cry over defeat. They didn't wallow in self-pity or make excuses for their shortcomings. They used setbacks as fuel. They analyzed their mistakes, learned from their failures, and emerged from the ashes, ready to face the world anew. Embrace the sting of defeat. Let it ignite a fire within you, a burning desire to improve, to overcome. For it is in our failures that we discover our true potential. Remember, the only true defeat is giving up. As long as you keep fighting, as long as you keep learning, you are on the path to victory. Chapter 8. Small actions, daily excellence. Big victories come from small, consistent actions. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a life of purpose and meaning. It is built brick by brick, day after day, through the accumulation of small, seemingly insignificant actions. Build your mind and body like building a wall, one brick every single day. Each act of discipline, each moment of focus, each instance of overcoming adversity, these are the bricks that form the foundation of your greatness. Do not underestimate the power of consistency. It is the silent force that compounds over time, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. It is the difference between dreaming of a better life and living it. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today, and then another tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Before you know it, you will have scaled mountains. Seneca said, "When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, I examine my entire day. The day's battles are done. The noise of the world fades and you are left alone with your thoughts. This is a sacred time, a time for reflection and self-examination. Nightly reflection engraves your actions deeper. It allows you to learn from your mistakes, celebrate your victories, and plan for the challenges ahead. It is the process by which you transform experience into wisdom. Muscle memory is not just in doing, it's also in reviewing. Just as a warrior replays his battles in his mind, analyzing his every move, so too must you review your day, identifying areas for improvement and solidifying lessons learned. This is how you grow, this is how you evolve, this is how you build a life of purpose and meaning. The world is a chaotic and unforgiving place. It will test you, break you, try to mold you into something you are not. But you are not clay to be molded, you are steel, forged in the fires of adversity. When the world attacks, your mind must whisper, "I can withstand this." Your inner dialogue, the conversation you have with yourself, is the most important conversation you will ever have. It has the power to make you or break you. Build strong inner conversations. Speak to yourself with kindness, but also with honesty. Acknowledge your weaknesses, but focus on your strengths. Celebrate your victories, but do not dwell on your defeats. Speak to yourself like a general speaks to his army. Inspire yourself. Motivate yourself. Push yourself to be better, stronger, more resilient than you were yesterday. Stoicism teaches, pride makes men weak. It inflates the ego, blinds us to our flaws, and makes us vulnerable to the inevitable falls from grace. Humility, on the other hand, keeps us grounded. It allows us to see ourselves clearly, to acknowledge our limitations, and to approach life with a beginner's mind. Stay humble, always a student. No matter how much you achieve, no matter how much you learn, there is always more to discover, more to master. Embrace this journey of lifelong learning. Let curiosity be your guide and humility be your companion. Stay hungry, always reaching higher. Complacency is the death knell of progress. Never be content with mediocrity. Always strive for more, push yourself further, and never stop growing. True muscle memory is the memory of continuous growth. It's the understanding that the journey never truly ends, that there are always new heights to reach, new challenges to overcome. Remember, greatness is not an act, it's a habit. It's muscle memory, it's stoicism in action. It is the relentless pursuit of excellence, the unwavering commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Subscribe to AREV and begin your transformation. This is where you forge your will, strengthen your resolve, and build the life you were destined to live. This is only the beginning. The path ahead is long and arduous, but the rewards are immeasurable. Embrace the challenge, embrace the journey, embrace the power of Stoicism.